As if there weren't enough car YouTube channels in this world, here's another one. Hello and welcome to our first video with a blue Volvo. The 5-door V40 replaced the 3-door C30 in Volvo's range. It is a compact hatchback that was built on a Ford Global C platform, and it was assembled in Belgium. This exact car is the first registered V40 in Romania, September of 2012, and it is fully loaded. This car's engine range was almost limitless. You could buy it with 4-cylinder petrol engines from Ford, 4-cylinder petrol engines from Volvo, 5-cylinder petrol engines from Volvo, 4-cylinder diesel engines from Ford and PSA Peugeot, and this 5-cylinder inline 5 turbo diesel. In the D3 spec that we have here, it has 150 horsepower and 350 newton meters of torque, and it's coupled to a 6-speed ASIN torque converter automatic gearbox. Some models came with the 6-speed manual, and later models had an 8-speed auto with a torque converter from ASIN. Volvo has always been a pioneer of safety, and this baby Volvo, the V40, is no exception. It had multiple airbags, collision warning, blind spot infotainment information system, a reversing assistant, and a 5-star Euro NCAP safety rating. But the party piece is here. Under the bonnet, there is a pedestrian airbag. 7 sensors around the car noticed when the car hit a human leg, and it would raise the bonnet 10 centimeters and inflate the airbag. It's worth mentioning that this car isn't entirely stock. It has iBox sport springs, painted wheels, painted mirror caps, and painted chrome details. And at the back, we'll find an R-Design diffuser. This car is a Summum, a top-of-the-range Summum model, but the owner wanted a sportier diffuser, so he mounted an R-Design one. Also, there's no badging on the back, and there never was a Volvo badge on the back of this Volvo. It had Volvo lettering, the model name, and the engine range. And you can see here the reverse camera, which is exposed to dirt and other elements. Rear boot space or trunk space isn't the V40's party piece. It's not a family car per se. It has only 324 liters of boot space. Other compact cars have bigger boots, and the opening is not quite wide. The first thing you notice in the interior of the Volvo V40 is how comfortable the seats are. The leather is soft and high quality. The seats themselves are soft, and you have somewhat good seat bolstering, but due to the nature of this seat, the seat material, the leather, you tend to slide around. Other highlights of this interior include the illuminated gear shifter, this huge manual handbrake, the digital dashboard. I don't know many 2012 compact cars that had a digital dashboard, and this floating center console with 1,000,000 buttons. The center infotainment system is controlled using these buttons, and I don't know if you can pick this up, but there is a button that you can press, but it doesn't do anything. On the lower economical variants, this was an Eco Plus button, but here, instead of removing the button altogether, they lift it and you can press it, but it doesn't do anything. Although this isn't the biggest interior in the world, you find multiple storage compartments. You have the classic door pockets, you have seat pockets, you have center armrest, 2 hidden cup holders, a space behind the center console, a little compartment for your change, just like other cars have, like Volkswagen and BMW, and traditional glove box. Also, I want to mention these big stalks. They're unnecessarily large for this size of car. I mean, they're bigger than the wheel rim. Interior quality, just like in the front, is very good for this class of car. The seats are comfortable and bolstered. Materials are nice. And you have a very thin armrest with no cup holders, because the cup holders are here. But you can't use the cup holders if you have a third passenger. Also, I can't find any vents in the back. But at least you have this big panoramic sunroof, which you can enjoy on long journeys. So how does the Volvo V40 drive? Well, their seats are comfortable. The steering wheel is thick. I can't actually see the bonnet. Maybe it's because I'm short of height. But it's a laid-back seating position. It's a laid-back car. It doesn't actually feel or want to be a sporty car. It's just a nice, comfortable cruiser. That's until you put the transmission in sport and the whole thing changes. The engine is a bit noisy in all conditions, but it has a nice tone to it. The steering is light and kind of vague, and the 6-speed transmission doesn't go below 2,500 RPM if you're in sport mode. And also the throttle response changes in sport mode. It's a completely different animal in sport mode. Before this car had its sport springs fitted, it understeered like a monkey. Volvo V40s are renowned for, let's put it in drive, Volvo V40s are renowned for understeer. But I couldn't believe my eyes. It's not technically understeer as it is torque steer, because this car has a lot of torque and the front wheels can only handle so much of it. All in all, it's not an unpleasant car to drive. It can be really fun, especially in sport mode if you floor it. Also, this car has been remapped. It develops 173 horsepower and 430 newton meters of torque. So it's a little bit more powerful than a normal Volvo. But my God, that amount of torque only on the front wheels, no clever diff. You can really feel it. I mean, the car really pulls. It's no rival dynamically to a BMW 1 Series or a Mercedes A-Class, I think. So I think. But you can have fun. And this engine, it has character. A 5-cylinder turbo diesel, lots of torque, decent fuel economy, although this car can gobble up fuel if you floor it, if you're really pounding it. But all in all, it's a good car. Nice one, Volvo, nice one. So this is the V40, Volvo's answer to BMW's 1 Series, Audi's A3, and Mercedes-Benz A-Class. It's a stylish, high quality, and safe car. Sadly, they don't make them anymore, and Volvo has no plans to build another compact car, but you can still buy them on the used market, and I think they're a good deal. This has been our first video. Please like and subscribe, or hit the dislike button if you don't want to. It's work in progress. We're trying. But all you can do is comment and support us. Thank you. Drive safe.